When Deji walked into the house, they could not believe their eyes. Hello guys, welcome to another episode of BB Band's Premium Times, and I'm still your favorite girl, Maki. So I have with me a new face, an entirely new face, guys, today in the studio with me to discuss the masbos we saw during the week, the situationships, all the ships that we capsize very soon. I want all of them to capsize. We have in the house, please, Titi, say hi. Say hi.
Hi guys, I'm Titi. Titi, period. That's it. Nothing, no addition, no AKA, just Titi.
Titi, and that's on period. But I like to call her Tits because what? Titi does a lot of great work for us, and today she's gracing us with her beautiful presence to discuss situationship. Titi apparently likes violence. That's why she chose today to appear. So we saw a lot of drama within the week in the house.
Sure.
Ships are forming. Some ships are not sure where they are going to. And we're now seeing a ship of 3 persons. I thought they said 2 is
Triangle.
a company and 3 is a crowd. And then we see the ship of Beauty, Groovy, and Chumsy. People from the trenches and the island are now mingling. How do you explain, catching feeling for someone you cannot see?
Well, I think at the beginning, I can't recall which particular housemate said it and was like, so these are all the people I'm going to be living with for the next how many days? Because of course you get tired of seeing it, particularly if you don't immediately have a connection with somebody. So when you see that there's nobody that likes you in return, you immediately comes to hear that there's another house where I could possibly have a connection with somebody. Yeah. So I mean, that's the situation we have here with the whole Chumsy, Beauty, and Groovy.
So we saw Beauty go haywire because how dare Groovy? How dare you dance with Chumsy? How dare you? You leave the trenches, a whole trenches with the vibe, and then
a whole Miss Nigeria.
Like how dare you? How dare you walk out on me? How dare you leave me on the dance floor and go to dance with Chumsy? But do you see that Groovy has done anything bad? It was a party, right?
Well, I don't know how solid the relationship is actually. If it's quite solid, if it's that, they've started, there's something is going on, or if it's that maybe she's not giving him the full vibe, then it's understandable that he wants to spread his tentacles. I mean.
So I'm going to ask you this very personal question, So you have a boyfriend and you guys are serious. If you go to a party, are you asking your boyfriend not to dance with anyone?
But in this case, they are not dating.
So why should she be angry?
But if it's that, okay, they're in a talking stage, of course now, we're humans, so we feel jealous.
I go to a party and people are doing jaya, I should not dance. No, but it's really unfair if you look at it. It's a party.
It's suggested.
That I'm going to, but we're in a house and we know this is a party, so why can't I mingle and dance? I've not.
But it also depends on the kind of dance, you understand? If there's that level of commitment already, you should actually be able to, stay with your woman.
That's interesting. So what do you have to say about the fight that broke out between Beauty and her bestie so far, Ilebaye, in the house?
So I feel it's more like transfer of aggression, because she could, it's true now, it's transfer of aggression because she just couldn't say these things to Groovy.
Yeah.
You get, so, but based on the fact that, what's that name again? Ilebaye is her friend, and she feels like we need to talk about it. Maybe you are bottling this thing up and let's have a conversation. But where Ilebaye got it wrong is that she should have just let her be. When she feels she's convenient enough, she can then come speak about it. But pushing her to talk about it was what led to that.
But some friends are like that as well. But do you think Beauty went overboard with? I mean, she went on and on for about 30 minutes and she was going off on everyone. She started hitting the table at some point. What is going on?
So the thing about rejection, there's the way people handle it actually.
Have you been rejected before?
Who has not been rejected, please?
So why is Beauty taking it personal?
So the thing is, everybody has their ways or manners of handling rejection. I feel like there was one thing that I can't recall, says that she actually disrespected the post of Miss Nigeria, because she's supposed to be representing Nigeria in every facet, and her outburst, of course, she's human, but her outburst was just unwarranted because it was for a very trivial reason. A boy who isn't really committed to you.
But I again think we have to cut her some slack. Miss Nigeria, Miss World, or whatever. Thing is, she's a human being, and like you said, people process things differently. But there was also this indifference on her face when Big Brother gave her a strike. in the evening. It was like, okay, thank you for the strike. Next.
It was funny now.
But she was fronting.
She's just making it feel. She wants to have this Thatcher vibe. You understand?
You know, so there's that point again.
Yes.
Everyone wants to be a Thatcher, a CC, or a T-boss in the house.
Exactly.
But I mean, people should be themselves again. And then there's the Doyin, Dotun. What's the third person, Titi?
And Chomsy.
Like, Chomsy, what's up? Chomsy, you want to destroy all the ships?
I don't.
Like, she's my person. It's more like she's doing my assignment in the house. Break all the tables, destroy all the ships.
Like table shaker.
Yeah. Titi, how do you feel about this triangle? Another triangle.
In this situation, the way with the vibe Doyin brought into their house, people had this feel of Tolani badge, like I'm a no nonsense person, no guy can use me to catch cruise. And if Dotun is not getting similar, just the same way with Groovy as well, if he's not getting similar, but what's the use of him, sticking with the person, you understand? So, I mean, it's just understandable that he wants to jump ship.
And then there's the Bella, Doyin, and Shegs vibe. Shegs, Mr. Hot Guy. Shegs was supposed to be my boyfriend, but the way it's going now, my hands are out of this.
So it's giving us a mix of Ozo and Kidwaya.
Like, what is going on, man? Choose a battle. Choose your battle. Let's know. Because again, he said he didn't want to be Ozo.
Yes,
to Bella. And now we are seeing we're seeing you giving us the Ozo. You're confusing us. Today you're Ozo, tomorrow you're Kidwaya.
Exactly.
So what exactly should we be looking out for here?
So the thing about the first of all, this let's say there's a relationship or the ship between Bella and Shegs is that it's actually growing. It's actually very strong, particularly because there's this Nigerian thing when women say it's better that my guy likes me more than I like him because I feel a little safe. Yeah. The girl does not really say she likes him, but she likes to hide it that she doesn't really like him, and she's also telling him that please put in a lot of effort because you need more to get him.
Yeah, I mean, you have to play safe again. Shegs is a fine. Biggie Wilder's, bringing 2 new housemates, 2 fake housemates. And I think for me, Deji was the deal breaker. When Deji walks into the house, they could not believe their heights. In the way my Yoruba people would say. And Deji said to us in plain English that he's a lover boy, he's a playboy, and he said he's an F-boy too. Like, hold on, is that what you're going to the house to do? And when he walked in, he came with that vibe, Yoruba demon coming in, and the housemates couldn't deal with it. It was, I think Dotun quickly held himself and then, what's up, man?
Yes. Like, they were thrown about. Like he came in and then he went all gentlemanly, kissing their hands and making them feel like. So, in fact, the ones that don't even have shoes, they will start. I need to get.
Ones who have shoes,
we also want to.
Like, are you sure this is not
like if you needed to see the Doyin's reaction when he came in,
jaw dropping. And then Modella in the other house. I feel Beauty might be threatened because if she's threatened by Chomsy, who is on the other side of the divide, once Modella moves and Groovy turns,
and she's already like a vibe.
Yeah, and then I'm wondering, fake housemates, are they also going to turn out to be like the wild cards we saw last year?
I'm hoping if they have like the vibes that we actually need in the house, I hope that they actually stay.
Well, I think if they bring that vibe on, Biggie might actually keep them because again, you don't want us to get loving these people and then you take them away from us. And
we don't want a situation where you eventually remove them and then there's no essence to the show anymore.
So guys, we've come to the point where I get to give you a little tidbit, small tete-a-tete. We see that people on the island house are too relaxed. Biggie, shake them up a little, send somebody home, bring them back to us, and so that the others will shake up their body a little bit. Until next time, my darlings, this is BB Bands with Premium Times, and I am Amaka Maki as always, and I brought you Tits today, Titi, and that's on period. We hope to see more of Titi because she gave us some like dimensions today, nuances, and we can't believe it. So I'm going to end this episode by saying, what a lie. Hi guys, it's another week. No, that's not the energy. Don't stop it.
To me.
Okay.